Good morning guys, welcome back once again to Chris Aquariums. I've kind of been lacking a little bit on the videos, it was holiday time, Christmas, New Year's, and I have a few clips I still need to put together. But in the meantime, I just want to take you through a bit of an update with my marine aquarium and my pond outside. Just kind of show you what's been going on, the things that I've been battling with that have been doing well, and kind of what I'm planning for the future. So let me start off showing you with what's been going on in my marine tank. So this is my Boyu TL550 marine tank, and I know the first thing you're going to tell me is my cable management, and I know I'm working on it. That cable there, which is coming from the pump, you can see is very taut, it's very tight. So I actually need to extend that so I can put the plug set at the back of the tank there, but it's not long enough at the moment. But one day. So this is what we've got going on at the moment. The most prevalent thing that you can see that I've been dealing with is the green hair algae. So since we set up this tank, we had the two Ocellaris clownfish, and we've since added two blue-green chromis that you can see swimming around there, and the extremely cool firefish goby over there as well. So we've added an additional bioload, and on top of that, as you'll have seen from the previous videos, we upgraded the light to the Z-Lite ZA1201 Wi-Fi. So the combination of higher nutrients and higher light has given me some green hair algae, and it's something I've been working with for a little while now. I thought of a couple ways to deal with it. I thought of a refugium. My skimmer is not doing necessarily what I think it should, but I heard a comment once, and it's something that I'm trying to work towards over time, which is that an aquarium that's well stocked with corals is its own refugium. Obviously the corals take up nutrients from the water, proteins and vitamins, so the more corals you have, the more uptake it has, and the less waste you have for algae and things like that. So I've got a couple corals coming in shortly, hopefully this weekend, but in the meantime let's have a look at the ones that we do have in here currently. These are the blueberry pie zoanthids. What started off as 2 heads is now 4, coming up on 5. You can see a little baby head there on the right coming out. So that's just going to stay there, and it's growing and creating new heads. And I'm going to make a bit of a zoa garden out in the front there. Here we have our green star polyps, which I'm very happy is growing out along the rock. And in time I want to see a big carpet on the right over there. This is our Sinularia leather coral. For some reason it's decided to go off to the left, and that's its spot now, but that's okay. It looks great from the left hand side of the tank when you look at it. Then we move on to our green palithoas or button polyps. Super cool, really nice under the blue lighting. I'll try to get a filter for my tank so you can see it better. A light filter to cancel out the blues and see the colors a bit better. But they're doing really well. Obviously these are the type with palitoxins that can technically kill you, but as long as you know what to do with them. Then we have our Kenya tree in the back there, which started off really small, really deflated, and it's grown pretty well. I might at some point frag it and create a couple new ones on the back, which I'll show you. We have a Soul Milkshake Palithoa over there. Might create a couple new heads, but I think it's having difficulty with the green hair algae, which we're taking care of. This is the pulsing xenia, you can see on the right here. Really growing quite a lot, which is great because they are huge nitrate and phosphate suckers, sponges. So the better they grow, the more the nutrient control will be, which is great. And we have the gorgonia here at the bottom, which is looking really cool. We have one lone mushroom up at the top there, coming out of the very top. And then my pride and joy, the red bubble tip anemone. I got this thing and it was like the size of a 2-rand coin, baby little thing, and over the years, especially with this new Z-Lite, it has been growing like awesome like crazy. I've been feeding it a bit of mysis shrimp as well, and it's looking really great. So been growing and growing, and hopefully at some point the clownfish will decide to host it. These are aquaculture clownfish, so they were bred in captivity, meaning they don't have the natural instinct or know-how to host an anemone. There are things you can do to help them along the process, but as it grows and as they become curious, hopefully they'll get to hosting it as well. But that thing is awesome. Hopefully I can grow it and split it and make more of them one day. Really, really cool coral. Really enjoy it. Lastly, you can see I have two snails. That's one trochus snail there and one turbo snail there in the back. Not helping with the algae as much as I thought, but they don't actually help as much as people think, but they're cool to have. Good cleanup crew as well. There you have my 128 liter marine aquarium. The only thing I'm really battling with right now is nutrients and the green hair algae, but I'm taking an approach of manual removal and over time controlling the nutrients and adding more corals. Give it a little while. Let me add a few corals too and it'll take care of itself. But looking really cool, and I need to sort out the cables at some point. But looking really great, really enjoying it. Right, let's go check out the pond. The pond is doing great. The nice thing about it is that it's super low maintenance and really easy to take care of. You can see the fish are really hungry. It is their breakfast time, so I'll feed them shortly as well. That orange one has grown a lot. But I love the color in this pond, just the oranges and yellows and whites and greens, really super cool. I've got two golden apple snails in there as well. Our piece decided it's time to eat as well. But super low maintenance, especially because I have these plants in here. They soak up so much of the nutrients and obviously use it to grow, create shade for the fish as well. Really cool. I do about a water change every week and these guys are loving it, growing, super peaceful to watch and come home to. So let me feed them. What I love about ponds is that for all of the complexity and science that you need for marine tank is equally as easy and simple to maintain a pond, and the beauty and relaxation you get from it is just second to none. Really awesome thing to have in your home. But that's it, and that's the pond. These guys are also hungry, perhaps we should feed them. I don't always feed mysis shrimp, but why not today? Let them have a treat. Just a bit more nutrients, but once in a while it's not too bad. Now I want to try to see if I can feed the anemone. And that's it for today's video, guys. While I've got the other footage and editing and putting cinematic touches onto it, I thought it'd just be nice to take you through my tanks, the kind of things I'm dealing with and struggling with, and show you what's been going on. So if you guys like this kind of things and want to see the evolution of my ponds and my tanks, click the like button. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you once again, as always, next time on Chris Aquariums.